Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. At yun na nga, na-approve na tayo for visa for our South Korean trip that's gonna be happening for January. Now in this video vlog, i-explain ko lang sa inyo and i-share ko sa inyo ang aking experience, personal experience sa pag-apply ng Korean visa. Share ko lang na it's my very first time to go to South Korea. So if first time nyo rin, just like me, baka makatulong itong vlog para sa inyo. Now, medyo maraming requirements. Ni-research ko na lang siya and I break it up into 3 parts. Yung first one ay yung visa requirement checklist natin, which is pag-uusapan natin mamaya. At magbibigay din ako sa inyo ng mga tips and tricks para just like me, ma-approve din kayo ng inyong South Korean visa. Later on sa part 2, yung step-by-step application process natin. This is for 2026 process. And then the other one is, may nag-message sa aking 3 tao. So, probably 3 questions that I would like to answer in this video. Top Korean visa FAQs for Filipinos. So, without further ado, kwento ko lang na we are going to South Korea January, 3rd week of January, which is winter. And nag-gather kami ng aming mga documents October. Nag-apply kami ng first week of November. Pumunta kami sa KBAC Center, which is later, pag-uusapan natin. And na-approve na kami ng last week of November. Yay! Okay, so excited na ako i-share sa inyo ang mga list of requirements and kung anong gagawin. Ilalagay ko din sa video description sa baba yung mga list of requirements and yung step-by-step process para copy and paste nyo na lang and hopefully it will serve as a guide for you to be approved for Korean visa. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so makwento ko lang, maraming type of Korean visa, pero specific for us, for tourists, it's gonna be the C39 or Ordinary Tourist Visa. Yan. Sa Ordinary Tourist Visa, may 2 types. Now, if may mga business kayo, there's another set of requirements. Etong video na to is more of kapag employed kayo ng public or private company. So, this video is gonna be for you. Pag-usapan muna natin yung mga core documents. Medyo overwhelming to guys kasi maraming documents for South Korea. Sa aking list, there is gonna be 12 documents na kailangan yung i-secure before pa kayo pumunta ng KBAC Center. Okay, so core documents for everyone. First is yung application form. Ma-share ko lang na dapat printed ito at dapat A4 paper. And then filled out, no blank. So if ever may mga question doon na wala kayong answer, just put NA or not applicable. And then wag nyong kakalimutan yung pirma ninyo. And then dito sa application form pala, meron sa, I think sa first page, makikita nyo yung estimated gastos ninyo for your South Korean trip. For us, we just put around 50 plus thousand. So that's gonna be our estimated gastos. So huwag nyong kakalimutang ilagay din yung estimated gastos ninyo sa Korea. Depende kung ilang days kayo nasa South Korea. Second, ang need nyong i-secure ay yung passport. Now, passport must be valid for 6 months. Ayan. And then, dito sa passport, kailangan nyo yung passport bio page photocopy. 1 photocopy, A4 rin. Tapos, kailangan ninyo yung original and photocopy of Philippine visa stamps. So, if naka-travel na kayo sa OECD countries, for example, USA, Canada, Japan, Mexico, in the last 5 years, this can strengthen your application sa South Korean visa. Now, for us, since we went to Japan recently, pinotocopy namin ang aming visa sa Japan, A4 copy, at inattach din namin sa mga list of documents. Later, passport size photo. Okay, 1 piece, white background. And then, need nyo yon i-paste sa application form. And just a heads up, sa passport size photo, sabi ng photographer, nung pumunta kami sa photo line sa SM Mega Mall, bawal yung makapal yung makeup. So, dapat bare face. Yun yung kailangan sa visa application. Second part ay okay, yung show money natin or yung financial documents. Of course, we need proof na may stable job tayo, na may stable financial kita tayo na kailangan nating i-present. So, ito yung mga proof ng financial capacity ng isang tao. Nababasahin ko na lang yung mga list of requirements na prepare ko sa inyo. Ayan, pero punta na lang kayo sa video description para makita ninyo yung full list, okay? First is the bank certificate. Now, for me, since it's Banco de Oro or BDO, so pumunta kami ng BDO to secure 2 things, bank certificate and then bank certificate and bank statement, either BPI, BDO, East West Bank. Now for us, our bank is BDO. So we went to BDO. Tip lang, kasi maaga kami pumunta, like 10 o'clock, nasa mall na kami, pumila na kami sa BDO. We are the very first customer to get the bank certificate and then the bank statement as well. Kaso lang tatagal siya ng around 3 hours or more. So, if pwede kayo mag-allot ng time or mag-leave kayo ng 1 day para ma-secure yung document, para hindi kayo masyadong pagod. Kasi 3 hours plus, medyo matagal siya. Kasi ipiprint pa nila, tapos marami pang form that you need to fill out, for example, sa BDO before nila ibigay yung bank certificate and bank statement. And then, few tips lang dito sa bank certificate. It must be original. It must include yung account type, yung current balance, account opening date, and 6 months average daily balance. Okay, yun yung mga tip ko sa inyo. Tapos yung second ay yung bank statement. So for us, BDO, yun din yung aming bank statement. Importante yung original and certified true copy. Must show transaction for the last 3 months. The embassy, okay, important to na dapat makita ng embassy na may stable savings ka and not a large sudden deposit, 1 week amount of money before even applying. Kasi if may money na nilagay 1 week and sobrang laki, so it might be a ground na ma-disapprove kayo. Yan, tip lang. And then, if you're going to BDO, may payment pala to. From what I recall, I think 50 per page. First 2 page, 50 pesos. And the next succeeding page is 10 pesos. So all in all, for the bank certificate and then the bank statement, 6 months yung kinuha ko, although yung nilagay dito sa requirements talaga ay 3 months lang talaga for the bank statement. Just para sure, right? So 6 months yung hiningi ko and I paid around 170 plus pesos. So yun yung mga financial documents that you need to present. The other one is proof of employment. So this is more of your tie to the Philippines. If may stable work ka ba, may stable income, and then parang proof na rin ito that you have a stable life here, that you would really go back to the Philippines and not stay in South Korea. For employees, original certificate of employment or the COE must be recent, issued within 30 days on the company letterhead. And then, important to, this must state your position, yung position ninyo sa company, yung hiring date, and yung salary ninyo. Dapat naka-breakdown, naka-itemize siya dito sa original copy ng COE ninyo. Now, let's say, example, for my company, because I work in a very huge bank, kasi nilagay din dito sa requirement na kailangan nila yung telephone number ng company. But our company does not have a telephone number to verify the COE. Nakalagay lang doon yung email address ng company if they want me to be verified. So, mamaya ikwento ko sa inyo. Pero since ganito nga yung HR policy ng company namin, nilagay ko sa cover letter a disclosure that I don't have a telephone number for my COE, and they can just refer to the email address on my COE kasi yun yung company policy ng aming company. Next is copy of income tax return or your ITR, BIR form 2316. This is a very crucial document kasi this is a government document na nakalagay yung magkano yung taxes that you pay for in a year. And usually, the company will give this to you around January. So, secure na lang kayo ng copy ninyo sa company. And please do not forget to sign dun sa pinakababa with your name and then signature on top of your name. And then, next requirement natin ay yung copy of credit card with credit card number. May mga list of credit card na medyo it can give you a push kapag mag-a-apply na kayo ng South Korean visa. For example, I have American Express pero wala siya sa list. So I need to apply for a different credit card. Nag-apply ako for JCB. So I have that JCB. So yung JCB ay kasama siya sa mga credit card na i-accept ng Korea. So I just photocopy just the front page, and then yung latest 3 months statement of account of your credit card. Sinubmit ko rin sa kanila. And then last but not the least sa ating mga documents ay yung cover letter. Okay, so for the cover letter, I'm just gonna flash right here yung sample cover letter na pwede nyong i-copy as your sample cover letter. So, i-edit nyo na lang yung mga details. Pero dito sa cover letter, nilagay ko dito that it's gonna be my first time. First time ko rin na makabisita ng winter, which is I am very excited. Nilagay ko rin dito yung I have a very stable job, and ito yung company ko, and this is my possession. And para mas personalized, nilagay ko sa cover letter the reason why I'm traveling to Korea. Kasi I'm a huge fan of K-pop, K-dramas, K-movies. So, in-state ko rin doon yung mga idols ko. And then yung mga movies that I watch. And then, for example, Train to Busan, kasi pupunta kami ng Busan. And then, yung mga series that I've also watched, nilagay ko rin doon para medyo personalized siya. And yung places that I really, really want to go to dito sa South Korea. And then, sa pinakababa, nilagay ko na lang as a disclosure na wala ngang telephone number ang aming company for the employment verification. But, they do have an email address. So, in-specify ko rin yung email address doon para hindi na rin sila magtanong if ever they would check the CLE na walang telephone number. Okay, so yun yung mga documents natin, guys, na kailangan i-secure before kayo pumunta ng KBAC. And just one tip lang, kailangan nyo siyang i-recheck multiple times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times just before going to KBAC. Kasi what happens is that pagpunta ninyo doon, if may nakita silang missing documents, might hindi nila i-process and babalik ka sa ibang araw, so which is hassle, di ba? Kasi gugumastos ka, for example, ng gas or ng pamasahe, for example. And then please go early kasi sabi ng security nung pumunta kami doon na ang daming nag-a-apply ngayon because this is the peak season, because it's gonna be winter season, December, January, February up until March to April. Yan yung mga peak season ng mga Filipinos visiting to Korea. So maraming nag-a-apply. So the earliest you can go there sa KBAC, mas maganda kasi medyo mahaba yung pila. Pumunta kami doon, nakarating kami around 8:30 kasi yung work ko ay medyo malapit lang sa KBAC Center, around maybe 20 minutes. So 8:30 kami nakarating doon. Tapos medyo mahaba na yung pila, marami ng tao. So I suggest be very, very early. They open 8 o'clock. So go there before 8 para makasecure na kayo ng number slot na medyo maaga-aga at hindi kayo ma-hassle if, for example, may work pa kayo later on. So without further ado, punta naman tayo sa step-by-step application process. This is already updated for 2026. First is gather your documents. Ito yung parang 90% of the work. So please double check every single item na nasa list ninyo. We did that several weeks. Pabalik-balik kami sa aming mga documents, making sure na wala kaming na-miss anything or any documents. And organize talaga siya para wala ng question pagdating sa KBAC and dire-diretso na yung process. That's the first one. Second is submit your application. As of 2026, hindi kayo pupunta sa Korean Embassy, guys. You must submit your application at the Korea Visa Application Center or yung KBAC Center in Manila. Now, yung pinuntahan nating location ay yung sa Brittany Hotel, BGC, 6 McKinley Parkway, Taguig. I think nasa 14th floor sila. So, tanong na lang kayo doon sa security guard sa baba. Pay the fee. Wala namang processing fee sa KBAC. The visa itself, naman siya, it's free. But the KBAC service the KBAC service fee is mandatory. I think that's 900 pesos yung binayad namin. And then, after nyo masubmit yung documents, kasi dalawang floor yon, 14th tapos 15th floor. Pagdating nyo sa 14th floor, itatawag nila yung number nyo or tatawagin nila yung number nyo. Tapos akyat na kayo sa 15th floor. So sa 15th floor, i-input na nila yung details sa computer nila sa system. And then sabi nila, okay, so may a little interview lang. Like, bakit ka pupunta ng Korea? Ilang araw ka sa Korea? While they are checking the document. So, sagutin nyo na lang. And tinanong din sa amin yung saan kami nag-work. Yan. Now, for example, if group kayo, isa lang yung tatawagin sa 15th floor. Hindi na kayo pupunta lahat. So, the rest can just go sa 14th floor, maupo na lang kayo and wait for that one person na pupunta doon sa taas sa 15th floor. Ganun yung sa amin. Since dalawa kami pupunta, ako nagstay na lang ako sa baba sa 14th floor while my partner pumunta siya sa taas to submit the requirements. Tapos, after nyong masubmit yung documents, KBAC ay magbibigay sa inyo ng slip to track your application online. So, dito yung parang nervous stage, right? Kasi usually they will say 5 to 10 working days, but that can be longer. So, yun yung expectation. That's the reason why January pa yung flight namin, pero nag-apply kami ng November first week early. Kasi sobrang peak season at baka ma-delay. Of course, Christmas holiday, if Christmas pa kami mag-apply, so baka medyo matagalan pa and baka mag-rebook pa kami or ma-hassle pa yung flight namin. So, inagahan na namin yung aming visa application para hindi kami ma-hassle sa aming mga plano. And then the passport releasing. Before the passport releasing, makaka-receive kayo ng text. So, dalawang text yon. First text ay yung pag-submit nyo yung documents, after around 30 minutes, makaka-receive kayo ng text na they already received the application and the input na sa system. So, just wait for 5 to 10 working days and then they will send you another text na lang for the updates. So, after 10 days, so if we applied November 6, November 29, naka-receive na kami ng text na our passport is ready for releasing. Now, dito sa text, medyo kakabahan ka kasi wala naman siyang nilalagay na approve or denied. Kunin mo yung application ID and then i-input mo sa website nila. Ilalagay ko na lang doon sa video description sa baba. Tapos makakita mo doon yung application status if it's approved or denied, which is approved naman sa atin, so walang problema. Okay, so tapos na tayo sa first part, yung ating 2026 Korean visa requirements, and then the second ay yung step-by-step application process. Punta naman tayo kasi may video na akong in-upload na isa pero dinilit ko kasi medyo hindi ko ano na siya, like a free flow type of video. So ito yung parang ni-research ko para mas organize yung sasabihin ko sa inyo. May nagtanong pala. Okay, so Joel, magkano po ba yung show money? Okay, so this is the number one question I think Filipinos have in their mind. I would say around 60K okay na siguro, or around 50K okay na siguro for a 5-day trip. For us, nasa 6 digits siya ang aming deposit, so wala naman kami problema doon. But to be safe, I would say around 60, depende sa ilang days kayo doon, yung nasa deposit nyo sa bangko ha, and around 100,000 pesos if like 7 days or 8 days kayo doon sa deposit niyo. Dapat may ganong amount of money kayo. But not lower than that kasi of course medyo mahal sa South Korea and kailangan yung sufficient funds. Ano ba yung top reason for denial? I would say yung first, insufficient financial capacity, yun yung first one. Probably unstable bank statement. Lacking strong ties. For example, bago ka lang sa work mo, wala ka pang ITR, and then inconsistent information or blank items on your application form. So, yun yung sinasabi ko sa iyo on the very beginning of the video na i-recheck nyo 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times yung inyong document na dapat walang blank doon. At lahat yon ay as honest as possible, ilalagay nyo doon. Okay, so if na-approved na, are you already ready to apply? I would say almost, kasi having the visa is one step. Tapos step 2 kasi is filling out the mandatory Korea e-arrival card within 72 hours of your flight. Ayan, so ayun yung visa processing and my experience going to KBAC Center in South Korea. Medyo overwhelming lang yung documents, but of course, really looking forward na ma-approve yung visa ninyo. And of course, please watch out for my videos in Korea that's coming right up. Siguro February ko na siya ma-upload. Thank you so much for watching the video, and if you guys have questions or anything that you'd like to ask, comment down below na lang sa comment section and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much everyone, and ingat! See you soon! Bye!